Patrick Carlin, what we learned in class today?
Well, good stuff. Good stuff. And number one, going backwards, the films. The films just knocked me out. And I was so glad that my ear appreciated that I liked Asphalt Jungle. Those are the kind of movies, and there are many. And George used to joke, I call them noir, man. As I love them noir films. But I just do, and I love the ones about the newspapers, the 1930s and 40s. I mean, you want to see style in man.
His Gal Friday.
Yeah, well, that was a perfect one, man.
Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell.
That, you know, good stuff. But the way they dressed and all, you look at the thing, those girls were styling. They had them hats on that looked like UFOs. They had them little suits on, them spiky shoes and stuff. Chicks were styling at all times. You look at those 40s hairstyles and stuff. It's beautiful. And the cars. I watched The Untouchables just last night. That, I got to give credit for that, Al Capone. That's where they start right with the quote of Al Capone says, well, the neighborhood where I grew up with, you found out you got a lot more done with a kind word and a gun than you got with just a kind word. That's where that thought came from, man. Yeah. And they probably copied it from real life.
He might have. Heraclitus first said that.
Yeah, and Al probably copied it from him. You know, but anyway, I enjoyed the movie part so much, and I enjoy Meyer. And I then had Lisa and Dina over there preaching to the choir. I mean, this is how Marlene lives her life. This is how she lives her life, man. And she goes shopping, not every day, but a few times a week for the various things, and they are organic. And about that deep patterns and the different people, they have their philosophies, you know, about he doesn't care one way or the other about religion. I certainly don't. I mean, everybody's up to their own thing. My buddy that came up from the old neighborhood, Eddie, yesterday, we were talking about that, and we both don't know what comes next. We're agnostics officially, I guess. We're altar boys and stuff like that. Everybody grows up with some kind of religion if you're around my age. And then, you saw people stay with it, and a lot of people say adios amigo. And a lot of people, not a lot, very damn few, admit that they have no answers. See, this is my trip. I have no answers. Don't come to me. Hence the title of my new book.
What is the title of the new book?
Quien blanken sabe. Who blanking knows? And that you'll see it permeates it. It's just a bunch of different thoughts and observations about various things delivered through various characters that hang out in my brain. Again, speaking of a newspaper, I have a
talking about film noir.
Yeah.
Inside of your brain is a major film
noir. It is.
Noir.
It's a big city room up there, and it looks like from the movies of the 30s and the 40s. And I have different persons. I have Mr. Romance. He takes care of relationships. I have Allison Wonderland. She's in charge of organics and herbal things. I have Otto Beata here. He's a working guy. He covers the blue collar stuff, you know. And I got Frank the Wanderer. Initials are FTW. It's an amazing coincidence. And he goes from here and there, and he sometimes spends a night away from home in the Gray Bar Hotel. And he's got things to say. And these are all characters that work for the newspaper.
Well,
it's in my mind.
You'll learn more about that
you will.
and many other things. Thank you, Patrick Carlin. Thanks to Mayor Blaustein. The Woodstock Film Festival starting this Wednesday. Thanks to Dina Wade and Lisa Jones. Check out the Rondout Valley Common Ground Celebration. And Owen, thanks for pushing the right buttons. Joe Raiola will be back with us next week. Have a good week. And remember, if you stay tuned for the rest of the morning, Ron Van Wormer will keep you good company.